Well, guys, what originally was supposed to be, I don't know, a 1 or 2 day slack day by Sherpa Will has now turned into a multi-day slack. Not because we're injured or because we're lazy or because we're pampered.
It's because I'm trying to start a new business. While I'm here, I'm going to be exclusive Sherpas for Sunshine and Captain.
And we're gonna vlog all about it to promote his new shuttle business here in Damascus. It's not happening. All right, so here's the deal. We miss him and he misses us.
And I'm close by. And
he is close by to where we are, within a 30-minute drive. And probably in about the next week, we're not going to slack pack for the next week, but in a week from now, we'll be too far for him to drive to get us and to bring us back to hang out with him for a night or whatnot. So
you still have 100 days left of the trail. If you spend 3 or 4 days hanging out in a bed in comfort, I don't think it takes away from the experience.
I'm not here to defend myself. I know people will be like, oh, you guys slacked for 5 days in a row or 6 days in a row. I'm hiking my own hike, and
you spend time with me.
And and I want to preserve my marriage. So I miss my husband. Largo misses his father. I'm not crying. I've got something in my eye. And so we're going to take advantage of this because there will be a point where we won't see him again for probably almost 2 months. So yippee! And another positive thing besides seeing him is that we get real food, which is good also. And we're knocking out some serious miles, you guys. 24.1 yesterday. Whoop, whoop. So he's the southbound record holder for last year. Oh my gosh, he's gonna run by us today, Captain. This is so exciting.
And he's doing like 50 something miles
58 miles a day, and I thought us doing 24 yesterday was a big deal.
It's averaging.
This is so awesome. When he stops, how long does he stop for to eat?
Stop.
He does.
Carries on through and we run along and give him his supplies.
What?
Wow. Yeah. Well, he might start if he needs to change.
How come you're not doing that with us? He seems like he has more love. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This has made my day. I'm really excited.
Oh, that's nice.
So if he makes his miles, he sleeps in this over here. And if he doesn't make his miles, he sleeps in a tent. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting. I can't believe it. All right, you gotta go. I know, I love you. Welcome to day 54. I'm Sunshine.
And I'm Captain, and we're still walking.
And we're still talking, but we're going uphill. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. We are undecided if we're gonna go 14 miles today, or 14.5, or 24.
You know, maybe we're just setting up a pace of 24 now. Maybe 24 is gonna be our mileage from now on.
Well, once we get the packs back on, it'll probably drop to 21. But we should, I mean, the word on the street is, you know, by the time you pass Damascus, you should be doing 20s. And so I think we're set for it, even though my huffing and puffing this morning doesn't show it. You guys, BLT bagel for breakfast. My favorite. What else is going on? I don't know.
We were dropped off quite late today, actually.
Yeah.
After just a very long night of walking.
And then we chatted with Christian's mom down there for a bit. So I'm not sure if we can hit the 24. We're just gonna see where we are at noon and then make a gauge from there and to see how tough the terrain is. Like if it was like yesterday, even starting an hour later, we wouldn't be able to hit the 24. And the reason it's either 14 or 24 is because there's no, excuse me, there's no spot for Will to pick us up in between. Or we would just go like 18 or something. So we'll see how the day unfolds.
Let's get going.
Sue and Ray, your Rice Krispie treats live on. I can't believe we still have some left. You know what I didn't tell you, Captain? One of our virtual community members is in Wisconsin, and they're gonna send us cheese from Wisconsin. They swear it's the best in the world. So we're gonna do a taste test against the French cheese.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm
Somebody
super
from
excited.
France, send us some more cheese. We can compare them.
You're right. I have had cheese from Wisconsin before, and it's really, really good. I think the guy's name is Mike. Thank you, Mike. We're super excited for the cheese that's coming. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I think they have cheese curds too.
Oh, wow.
How are you? Awesome. This is, you're an inspiration.
Thank you.
Awesome. Have a great run. Woohoo. He's going to break the record. Yes. And you're a captain too. You too. You're doing awesome. Oh my God. I was just sitting here eating my Rice Krispies saying, it'd be great if he came around now. I feel like we've seen him before. Does he look familiar to you?
Not really.
Oh my gosh. How cool is that?
That's crazy.
You're not cool overloading right now.
I mean, it's cool.
We just met someone who's probably gonna set, no, he's gonna set the northbound record for the fastest thru-hiker.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Here comes his competitor.
Let's go. Come on, Largo, come on. Let's go, Captain. Come on, come on, come on. Let's catch him. Let's catch him. Do you think we can catch him?
No way.
Should we have offered him a Rice Krispie treat, do you think?
I don't think so.
Humans are freaking amazing. And the human body is amazing. Look what people are doing out here. They're dreaming big. I mean, they're living on little amounts of money. They're not sleeping. They're some of running it. I mean, there's a lady who can't see who's out here. I mean, wow. Wow. There's a lot of hours out here just to think, right? And today we're supposed to get back on the trail with our full packs. And yesterday I just felt it was such an amazing day yesterday. Really, with the ponies and the 500 miles. It was just magical. But I was feeling a little, I don't know, just a little torn, because being out here for 6 months means that I get to have this amazing experience with Captain, and he gets to see what his body's made of and decompress and take a technology break and just be in nature and one with himself. But on the flip side, he doesn't get as much time with his dad. And yesterday, in 24.1 miles, I had a lot of time to think about that, and I just started feeling just really sad, like just, I don't know, I don't want him to miss out on that time with his dad. And then when Will, I just ran into a cobweb, God. When Will picked us up, I hadn't mentioned this to him, and when he picked us up, he said, you know, I know it's inconvenient for me to slack pack you for 2 more days. I know you guys want to be out there, you know, carrying your packs and sleeping in nature, which we do. I don't want to be platinum blazing. But how would you feel if I slacked you for the next 2 days? He's like, I really miss you. I miss Largo. And I was like, yes. You get really, I don't know how I'm going to feel in a month, because there's going to be a couple months where we don't see him at all. But I just, it's hard to decide, you know, is the value there versus what you lose in the meantime. And what we were talking about last night, Will and I, is that, you know, Captain is only going to his junior year. We'll be completed this 1 month into his junior year of high school. He'll start a month late. We still have 2 more years and several summers. So this is just a blip in time. But when you're in it, it feels monumental and huge, especially when you've been living how we've been living for the past 10 years, and we're together and doing all these adventures together. It just makes it a little bit harder. So anyway, those are my thoughts. So apparently this tree is a killer tree. It can easily fall down. You can tell it's kind of already not looking so good. I love that they put these warnings on the trees. I wonder why they don't just cut them down. There must be some law against that. Maybe we shouldn't sit right here, Captain.
Maybe. Potentially. So for those of you who don't know, I previously slack packed both with a normal slack pack like this, and then also my regular pack, just a lot more empty. And I'd honestly have to say that the slack packing with my regular pack, just having a lot less things in it, is honestly a bit easier. there's a lot less of a risk that everything won't fit into a smaller slack pack. And then you can also bring stuff that maybe shouldn't be in a smaller bag, like chips, like things that can get crushed. But that will be fun to eat today. So, it seems we have an injury.
I don't know what happened. I found blood down here and I wiped it off and there was nothing there. And then I just saw that, is it a lot of blood?
Quite a lot.
It doesn't hurt. Here, wipe it on my shirt here. Take my shirt and wipe it off and see where the abrasion is.
Sure.
Not the abrasion, the... Do you
Hold
need
on.
more shirt?
Yes.
Okay. How's that?
I need your arm closer.
Well, don't scrub it. It
Looks
hurts.
like it's dried.
Do you see a spot that
Yes.
looks like a cut?
Right here.
Okay. Well,
Huh.
it doesn't hurt, so I'm gonna die. I think I'm fine.
You got eyes like summer sky. If you're smart, could kill or die. And now it starts to rain, so let's enjoy it. I can't believe.
So Captain and I found a little mini waterfall and we're going to soak our feet for a bit. It feels so, so good when you do this. And we've decided to only go the 14.5 miles. His tummy hurts a little bit and we're just not feeling like killing ourselves until probably 10, maybe even 11, so several hours in the dark. So we're just gonna relax our feet now and then hit 14.5. And since we're here, we're gonna do a gear gab and I'm gonna show you what I'm wearing on my feet. He's pretty much wearing the same thing, so we'll just do mine. Okay, first thing I have is my Dirty Girl gaiters. I think I've talked about these before. I still owe you guys a comparison of what a shoe looks like when I wear a gaiter and not. I am a huge, huge, huge fan of these if you're doing multi-day hikes and you can't wash your socks between washes. I did just order some new gaiters that go knee-high by a girl on Etsy, and I'll share those once I get them. So my Ultra shoes, obviously, we've already talked about that. Then I have the gaiter. Then I have a Darn Tough sock. And then for me, I've been wearing these compression socks. I don't know who they're made by, FS maybe? I got them at a running store when I was in Los Angeles, FS6. And then the end all, be all, die all, most important ingredient for my hike are these toe socks in Gingy, I always say it wrong. They are fabulous. I have not had a blister in 54 days, neither has Captain, and we swear by these. And if you watch our Camino videos, you know that we had I had a ton of blisters on the Camino video. And that's it. I cannot believe you just put your feet in like that. I don't think I can do it. It's so damn cold. Oh my God. It's like he's trying to drown me. Oh my God.
It gets easier.
Oh, what a terrible child.
Wow.
There's several schools of thought on this. When we were hiking the Camino, everyone said, do not, what, is there something in there? Why'd you lift up your feet? Was there a bug in there?
No.
Captain just lifted up his feet real fast, like there was blood-sucking things in there. Are you serious? Why are you taking your feet out?
There's like a spider one.
A spider?
On the water. Right
Oh
back.
my gosh, where? Oh, that's not gonna hurt you. So anyways, the thought process, and everyone said, do not shower in the morning because your feet still hold some moisture on them when you're hiking and it can cause blisters. And so, I don't know what my thoughts are on that. I'll let you know if I get a blister in the next couple days. I never have the option to shower in the morning, and usually if we're spending the night in accommodations, we shower that night before as soon as we get in because we're so disgusting we can't live with ourselves. So I'll let you know, there's been a couple times I've dipped my feet in the water as we're passing by. It really helps with my Achilles. It's like putting cold compression on it, and I haven't gotten a blister yet. So I will report back. If you don't hear from me about this, it means I didn't get a blister. If I get one, you'll hear. So George Washington and Jefferson National Forests. I love how they thoroughly lay everything out here. And then there's a bear warning, although I feel like there's a bear warning in every single state that we're in. Metal, oh, it tells you where the bear boxes are. That's really convenient. What mile it's at. Proper food storage. I hope we're doing that right. It's a little late now if it's not, right?
No kidding. We would have been eaten by bears.
Rule number 1, don't sleep with your food. We don't sleep with our food.
Nope.
Wow, there is an abundance of mountain laurel in bloom through here, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's funny because since we started in March and then we took a little break for the exams, everything is like brand new to us. We're seeing all these new blossoms and they're gorgeous. Don't mind the road over there that's disturbing our peacefulness here, everyone. Look at that, wow. They have oh, I got water all over me. It's a very, oh my gosh, I got water up my nose too. It's a very light smell. I can't even smell it walking through here, but when I put my nose in them, I can smell it. It smells almost like an apple blossom, but really, really, really faint.
You make me wanna sing, and so I do. So if you want, I'll be right there. Anything you want for you, my sweetheart. I'll be by.
Are you having a moment with the birds?
Yep.
Hey, can you hold the camera for just a second? I want to show them something. So, a lot of people will wear those, I think they're silicone wedding bands and stuff. So I'm getting a pretty bad callus, oh wow, above and below this band when I scrunch my hand like that and use my poles. This is not, actually it could probably turn into a blister too, which is the weirdest thing, getting a blister on my hand. I'm actually gonna take it off and then probably just not wear it anymore. I'm sorry, Will. This is not my original wedding band. Wow, it's really hurting. I didn't notice that before. The original wedding band I have put away in a safe deposit box. It's not like it was majorly expensive or anything, but we travel to a lot of really, really, really poor countries, and it's kind of obnoxious to have anything of great value of jewelry on your body when these people can barely afford the meal on their table. So I stopped wearing my wedding band and my engagement ring 10 years ago. But I just kept this one on. My mom was getting rid of it, and I thought, oh, I'll wear that as a wedding band. You know, it's nothing too obnoxious or anything. And I just saw today how, wow, it's really bad. I think I'm getting a blister. Okay, so I'm getting my first blister on my hand from my poles. That's super weird. Can you see it in the video right there? One above and one below. Is it translating at all?
Slightly.
All right, so I took my wedding band off, but I'm still married. I mean, really, it feels like I'm in a magical canal of beautiful mountain laurel. Turn on the camera, actually, was not to talk about this magicalness I'm in right now, but to talk about the D word, drugs on the trail. So the reason it made me think of it is because we just walked by someone smoking weed. So how do I feel about it? And how do I feel about my kid being exposed to it? So as you can imagine, 10 years of full-time travel, we've seen it all in the drug realm. I mean, I've obviously before that as well, but with our kids seeing it. And we have made a conscious decision to not shelter them from drugs. That means Largo has watched someone roll a joint on the trail and smoke it. That's not the first time he's seen that. That's not the first time he's seen, that's not the only drug he's seen. He doesn't see us doing drugs. We don't do drugs. But he has seen a lot of other people doing it. And it's an education. It's reality. He's 16. If he hasn't already been offered drugs, he will be offered drugs. We always wanted our kids to know what a drug looks like, what it smells like, the impact it has on you. And by being around people who are doing drugs, you get to learn all of that. We have a handful of friends who are recovering drug addicts, or alcoholics, and we encourage them to talk freely with our kids about their recovery, the losses that they accrued through their addiction, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows. It's just another part of the equation of how we parent, and it's not meant to be controlling or isolating or judging when people are doing drugs. It's just exposing them so they can learn and make decisions on their own. And so are there a ton of drugs on the trail? The only thing I've seen and smelled so far has been weed, and it has not been constantly. I mean, it's been, you know, we've seen people rolling joints or smoking, but it's not overwhelming. No one is trying to give him drugs. No one is offering it to either one of us. The other thing I might add is that everyone who has, unless we've come up to someone who's already smoking weed, if someone decides they want to smoke weed and they're around us, they always ask if it's okay because of him, which I think is very, very interesting. Of course, I'm like, I don't care. He's seen a lot of drugs. Like, it's not a big deal. But I think it's really interesting that they're asking, and very respectful, because I know that that's probably not okay with all parents, and that's their choice as parents. And so asking when someone has a minor with them is really respectful.
So recently I was introduced to the term silk blazing, which I feel really resonates with me. Since I'm normally just going ahead of mom, and sometimes we're the first on the trail, we encounter a bit of a problem, or no, I encounter a bit of a problem, where I find I am constantly running into spider webs. And to be honest, it was fine in the beginning, but at this point it's just getting a bit annoying having to wipe them off my face every day, or every few minutes, to be honest. So I'm actually asking you guys, what do you think I should do? Do you think there's like a remedy, a secret potion or something that I can use, or maybe just a better net? Welcome to the end of day 54.
We look creepy with this lighting, don't
Ooh.
we? We went 14.5 miles today. What's the deficit?
The deficit is right there.
Yeah, we're going to put Will in charge of that now. We can't do the math anymore. We're doing enough math on the trail. We went from State Route 63 to VA Route 670. What else?
We had a very good hike. I would say, honestly, my best part was the BLT this morning.
I think that was my best part, too. Nothing crazy happened today. I mean, we've had some, like, things, you know, going on last couple days, but today was pretty...
It was good weather, too.
Oh, my God. No, wait a minute. I know why. Besides the BLT, we saw Christian, the guy that's trying to break the record for the fastest Nobo run. Yeah. I thought that was a highlight of my day, as well as the BLT.
And I'd also say putting my feet in the water for a little while. That was nice.
Oh, that was nice. Well, there were some good things today. That was nice, too.
Yeah.
We can have several bests in a day, I think. I mean, that felt really good. And my feet were numb for the last 6 miles, so I couldn't feel any of the pain in my Achilles.
That's a bad idea.
Did you have a worse?
Honestly, I wouldn't say I had a worst. Today was kind of a good day. My foot, I mean, my feet were kind of hurting me, but that's kind of, that at this point, that's
your feet were hurting you?
That's
just
pretty
aching?
regular. Yeah, just aching in general.
Yeah. I don't think I have a worse. I mean, I did have a little panic attack not panic attack, but like a little, when we got off the trail thinking, uh-oh, there's no Wi-Fi here. And what if I gave Will the wrong address? And how do we get transportation out of here with no Wi-Fi? But other than that, I think I didn't have anything worse today. I mean, it was a really good day. All right, guys, we're hitting 20 tomorrow, and it's 20 because that's where we're getting picked up. So we got to go to bed.
And it's our last day of slack packing.
It is our last day of slack packing. Huh. I'm excited to get back on the trail.
I'm going to miss my bed.
You're going to miss your bed? I'm going to miss sleeping next to Dad. But it's time to get back to the trail full time.
And so we will see you on day 55.
Good night, guys. Okay, this is his setup for his food. This is actually his mom.
Hey, gun section.
Which this is so awesome because I'm traveling with Largo, a mother-son thing. Like, if that isn't inspiring, I don't know what is. I mean, people who have the odds against them, or people that are doing things that are like superhuman are out here, and not just on the trail, like out in the world. Heading to, I don't know, a tea party or something. There's gonna be a rainbow and unicorns and really good Costa Rican coffee and French cheese, and the trail is really hard on foodies. And earlier today I was smelling moss from, what is that?